Hello, good day. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing fine. And I mentioned in my previous vlog that I'd be boycotting Shopee and JNT Express. First, JNT for defrauding the customers of Shopee for not delivering the items that customers ordered. So the offense committed by JNT, if it were something that can be filed in court, is fraud. Kasi tinatag niya yung mga parcels ng mga customers as customer refuse, and that's not the case. So in my case, a lot of my orders were tagged as customer refuse despite the fact that I did not receive any text or call. All right, and wala man lang pasabi, walang text, walang call, and then nalaman ko na lang yung item was on its way to the seller. RTS na, return to seller. And Shopee, I'm boycotting Shopee as well for allowing JNT to defraud its own customers. So hindi lang ang mga customers ang nadi-defraud, ang naluluko, ang naaabala, kundi rin ang mga sellers ng Shopee, kawawa yung mga sellers, at pati na rin ng Shopee. So I don't know why it's not dropping JNT despite a lot of complaints that it's been getting over the past weeks since December. And siguro, partner sila, subsidiary ng Shopee ang JNT, kaya hindi niya matanggal-tanggal. At isa pa, kung ba't ako naiinis, the reason why I'm also dropping Shopee is because Shopee does not have any complaint system. It does not have any form requesting for redelivery of invalidly tagged parcels, yung mga tinag na customer refuse, yung mga tinag na wrong address na hindi naman totoo, yung mga tinag na problematic customers, etc. etc. So, yes, I'd be boycotting Shopee pero hindi, and JNT, pero hindi yan yung topic ngayon. Alright, the topic today is about Utang because, yes, I did get rid of Shopee and JNT. But then, before doing that, umutang ako sa Shopee. I did get a loan from Shopee at I think third party rin to. Kagaya ng JNT, third party delivery partner ng Shopee, hindi yung pag-aari mismo yung JNT, although baka subsidiary nga. Yung tungkol sa loan din, may nagbibigay ng financial capital for Shopee customers. Kumbaga, third party lang. Kagaya sa GCash, di ba? Pag umutang ka, CIMB ata yung nagbibigay ng loan. At pag sa G-Credit, if you're gonna borrow money via G-Credit, I think Fuse Lending. So, third parties tomato. Hindi mismo yung GCash ang nagbibigay ng capital. At dito naman sa loan sa Shopee, it's not Shopee itself that's providing capital, but a third party. See something, I forgot. But, alright, yes, I did borrow 10,000 pesos this January. I think first week of January, if I'm not mistaken, or last week of December. I think last week of December when I decided to borrow 10,000 pesos. Sabi ko, okay, babayaran ko pero papahirap ko silang tumawag. Parang ganon yung nasa isip ko. And then, true enough, due na yung utang ko by Feb 10. Oh yeah, I think I borrowed it on January 10th, kaya due siya ng Feb 10th. So it's gonna be my first time to pay the monthly payment as installment. So 2,181 pesos and 64 cents yung aking babayaran for 6 months. So, kung ng interest, 12,000 for 10,000 na inutang mo. So, ang interest. So, yan yung inutang ko. So, ang nangyari, may tumawag kahapon na collection agent ng Shopee at ang kanilang, kung sino man tong partner nila pagdating sa lending. So, I'm just gonna tell you kung ano yung i-expect nyo pagdating sa collections kasi ang sabi nila wala daw nakukulong sa utang, nakalagay nga sa ating constitution, I think Article 3 Section 20 if I'm not mistaken. No one shall be imprisoned for debt or non-payment of poll tax, but that is not absolute. Why did I say it's not absolute? Pwede kang makulong for acts and omission or acts or omissions or any actions related to your debt or borrowing money. For example, staffa, if you use fraud to incur debt, nagsinungaling ka sa yung papers, etc. Sinabi mo may business ka, sinabi mo ito yung sahod mo, and you falsified the documents. So you can be, sued for and go to jail. You can be imprisoned for acts related to borrowing money pagdating sa fraud. And doon naman sa isa pa is yung bouncing check. So if you issued a check na walang laman, di ba? At tumalbog. So you can be imprisoned for BP, oh my god, 21? Nakalimutan ko. So, yeah, anti-bouncing check law. Alright, so ang system nito, I wasn't able to record the call. So ito yung ito yung number ng Shopee, and the call was like 12 minutes and 38 seconds ang nakalagay dito. Ang tagal nung usapan namin ng collection agent. So, very interesting kasi medyo threatening yung voice, medyo authoritative yung voice ng collection agent, and his name is Lester. So, I'm just gonna give you tips and ideas on how the call goes. Kasi itong call nila is like legal kwento. Kumbaga, may mga legally mandated jargon sila and spills para kasi recorded pa. Alright? Para magagamit nila against sa'yo. Alright? Kasi sabi ko nga, hindi ka makukulong pero may acts and omissions. May mga actions na pwede ka makulong. Una, yung anti-bouncing check law, and then yung estafa, at yung pangatlo, yung device access law. Alright? Dito pasok yung pagdating sa mga online lending kagaya ng Shopee. So, kaya ang una nilang spill, they confirm na kausap ka nila. They're gonna mention your name para pasok yun sa recording. Alright, pwede lang gamitin yung recording as evidence against you pag tumakas ka. So, babanggitin ko muna how the call went. Kasi scripted yung call talaga nila. May sinusunod silang flow, alright, call flow na tinatawag para pasok yung mga legally mandated spills nila. Kumbaga, yun ay required spills. So, sa mga nagtatrabaho sa mga financial companies, for example, lalo sa mga Amerika, may mga legally mandated or required spills yan. May mga Reg Z, Reg E, kasi nagtrabaho rin ako noon sa fraud department ng isang international bank. So, alright. So, pag titingnan natin, una tatanungin nila yung pangalan mo, confirm nila, and then sasabihin nila yung utang mo, magbabayad ka na ba? Ganun. So, ang sabi ko naman, okay, I'm so disappointed with Shopee. I'm boycotting Shopee, blah blah blah. So, I don't know when to pay yet. So, hindi ko sinabi na hindi ako magbabayad. And do not tell them na hindi ka magbabayad, na wala kang balak magbayad. Alright, don't give them any lines or spills or messages na tatakbuhan mo yung utang mo kasi pwede lang gamitin yan against sa'yo under the device access law. Alright, papakita ko sa yung device access law. So, ito yung terms and conditions ng SLoan, ng Shopee loan. Alright, so, kasi nakakabahala kasi kung sino na lang tatawag sa'yo, di ba? Wala man lang confirmation, they're gonna tell you your name. So, parang, okay, are they violating my privacy, right to privacy? Di ba? My right to be secured of my information, etc. Kasi kung sino-sino na lang yung may alam ng pangalan mo at saan ka nakatira at yung number mo, di ba? Pero nakalagay kasi dito sa terms and conditions nila under, hanapin ko, na pwede silang tumawag. Mayroon silang collection agent that they can hire, alright, to call you. And, okay, collection. Under Article 5, dito sa terms and conditions ng SLoan, the borrower agrees that the lender has the right to appoint and authorize an agent to collect all and any outstanding sums, hindi ko mabasa, due to the lender. Tapos may address din na sinasabi dito. So, the borrower acknowledges and agrees that the lender or the lender's collection agents may secure alternate contact details from the borrower's listed emergency contacts if the lender does not receive any response from the borrower using the contact details of the borrower provided. So, ibig sabihin, yung pre-provide mo sa Shopee, alright, na contact details, that includes number and address. And then, nakalagay pa dito na if for this purpose, the borrower warrants that it has authorized the listed emergency contacts. So, pwede. Kasi may tinatawag sa Amerika na do not call list. Alright? Meron silang do not call law na I don't think meron tayo dito. Alright? Na pwedeng i-request natin na ayaw natin makatanggap ng tawag sa mga financial companies. At kung makatanggap tayo, we can sue them. Walang ganun na, walang do not call law sa Pilipinas, if I'm not mistaken. Right? But please correct me if I'm wrong sa comment section. Listed emergency contacts to share the borrower's contact information to the lender. And the borrower waives, okay, nakalagay dito, the borrower waives his or his right to file a complaint against the lender for money, merely contacting the emergency contact. So, wala. You waive, even though, kasi, the mere fact na nag-agree ka sa terms and conditions pag umutang ka, ibig sabihin, wini-waive mo na yung right mo to file a complaint or to file a right of action against kung sino man tong lender ng Shopee na to or Shopee itself sa pag-contact sa'yo. Kasi nga, wala tayo, kahit mayroon tayong do not call law sa Pilipinas, hindi rin pasok kasi nag-waive na tayo by merely signing this. So, kaya, yung call flow ng collection agent kahapon, ang pangalan ay si Lester, kasi sinabi ko, kasi I'm kind of worried because just contacted me, blah blah blah. Hindi ko nakita to. Binasa ko na lang to pagkatapos ng call, yung terms and conditions. Kaya magbasa tayo ng terms and conditions bago tayo mag-agree sa mga online lending na yan, okay? Kasi may mga rights na pala tayong wini-waive na hindi natin alam by just agreeing to the terms and conditions. So that's the reason why nung sabi ko, alright, I don't know when to pay because I'm so disappointed with Shopee kasi lahat ng mga orders ko hindi na-deliver ng JNT and there's fraud involved, blah blah blah, and then the collection agent said, so hindi po yan connected dito. But for us customers, we are still dealing with Shopee. Isa lang yan, kahit hindi connected yung loan sa mga orders mo, still the same thing. For us customers, isa lang yung mukha niyan, and I know that. Okay, I just would like to make things hard for them, or for me probably. I'm just disappointed that I don't have any kumbaga gana na magbayad. Hindi dahil ayaw ko magbayad, I'm still gonna pay kasi nga lahat ng utang ay binabayaran. Nakinabang din naman ako, di ba? Nakalagay yan sa civil code din. I did study law, so I'm not a lawyer, but I did study law. I just stopped because I just realized na ang law hindi para sa akin. Alright? Ang paglolo. Pero madali lang intindihin itong mga batas na to. Alright? So ito yung SLoan nila. At mayroon din akong credit. So punta na tayo doon sa batas na sinasabi ko. The Public Act 8484 na na-create at na pinirmahan ni, I think, sino bang president noong 1998? So anyways, nandito. Okay, Ramos or Estrada, but anyways, so itong device access law na tinatawag, Republic Act 8484, an act regulating the issuance and use of access devices, prohibiting fraudulent acts committed relative thereto. So sinabi nga, walang makukulong sa utang, but there are acts and prohibitions na makukumit mo related sa utang, alright? At paggamit ng devices. Kasi, so hindi ito recent law, ito yung ang tagal-tagal na, 2 dekada na tong batas na to. And then para sa credit card, kasi card holder ang mga terms dito, di ba? So device access devices regulations act of 1998. So ano ba yung access device? Sabi dito, means any card, credit card or debit card, plate, code, account number, electronic serial number, personal identification number, or other communication. Dito pasok yung online, at saka Shopee loan, or any telecommunication service, equipment, or instrumental identifier, or other means or account access that can be used to obtain money, goods, or services. So online loan, okay, yung online lending. So counterfeit, blah blah blah. So nakalagay kasi dito sa device access law or access devices law, 848 RA 8484 sa section 9J. Alright, yung pupunta tayo sa prohibited acts na tinatawag. So ang prohibited dito hindi yung pag-uutang, okay, at hindi yung kinukulong. Kumbaga yung mga acts related sa paggamit ng devices pag umutang ka. Kasi nga sa estafa, fraud, di ba, yung act doon na pwede kang makulong. At sa bounce and check, anti-bounce and check, yung pag-issue ng check na walang laman, fraud yan. Letter J nakalagay dito, ang prohibited act, obtaining money or anything of value through the use of an access device with intent to defraud or with intent to gain and fleeing thereafter. Kaya doon sa call ko kay Lester na collection agent ng Shopee, ang huli niyang kasi sabi, sir, hayaan niyo po akong tapusin. Kung bakit may tinatapos siyang spill talaga. So, yung address. So, sabi niya, tinanong niya, pwede po bang ma-confirm yung address niyo? Sabi niya sa akin. Tinanong niya. Kasi, kumbaga, kasama yun sa legally mandated spill nila. Sabi ko naman kung ano yung nakalagay sa Shopee, I did not, kasi ayoko magbigay ng address sa recording. Alright? Talagang gusto niya sabihin ko. So, sir, pwede po bang, I think, he repeated the question twice or thrice. Sabi ko, ano bang nakalagay sa Shopee? Yun yung address ko. So, sinabi niya, kinonfirm niya. Sa ibang bansa, bawal yun pag hindi ka na authenticated. Kasi they're providing information. Paano kung iba yung kausap nila? 'Di ba? Paano kung social engineer yung kausap nila? 'Di ba? At gustong malaman yung account information or na-hack yung phone mo. So, they've already provided information to the wrong person. Ganun. Pero I don't know dito yung batas natin pagdating sa mga yan. So, may penalties. At saka yung pag-utang ng 10,000 pesos at hindi pagbayad ng 3 months. Ito yung isa pa. A card holder, at kasama na rin, kahit hindi ito card, online lending to, kasama na rin to. A card holder who abandons or surreptitiously leaves the place of employment. Nakalagay dito, di ba? Kaya nga, verify nila yung address at recorded yung conversation. Leaves the place of employment, business, or resident stated in his application. Kaya yung application natin dun sa online lending sa Shopee, nakalagay dun yung employer mo, pati yung address. Alright? Naalala mo, pag kahit saan natang online lending, pasok to, may mga halos pare-pareho sila ng form. Right, including BPI. I also umutang din ako sa BPI just to increase my credit standing. Stated in his application or credit card without informing the credit card company. So, kailangan mong inform. Nakalagay dito mismo sa batas. Batas to without informing the credit card company of the place where he could actually be found. If at the time of such abandonment or surreptitious leaving, the outstanding and unpaid balance is past due for at least 90 days and is more than 10,000 pesos. So, ang tanong dito ngayon, sa ang utang ko 10,000, di ba, flat. Paano pag babayaran ko yung unang installment at hindi ko na binayaran yung next? So, pasok ba dito? Wala pang kumbaga tested case pagdating dito. Pero sabi ko, I'm not promoting na hindi pagbabayad ng utang. Kung umutang ka, magbayad ka, di ba? So, yun lang yun. Pero that's just a hypothetical question. Very interesting question, di ba? Kasi nga, 10,000 pesos nakalagay dito, not more, and is more than 10,000 pesos shall be prima facie presumed to have used his credit card with intent to defraud. Kumbaga, may presumption na you intended to defraud the company, credit card company or Shopee by doing all these acts, like you surreptitiously left your business employment nang hindi nagpapalam. You need to advise them. Alright? So, ang penalties dito ay multa at pagkakulong. So, you can actually go to jail for this act. So any person committing any of the acts constituting access device fraud enumerated. So fraud yung kandito yung pinapenalize. Enumerated in the immediately preceding section shall be punished with a fine of 10,000 pesos or twice the value obtained by the offense, whichever is greater. So kung ano yung mas mataas doon, and imprisonment for not less than 6 years. Ang tagal, and not more than 10 years in case of an offender under Section 9 BE. So, not more than 10 years dun sa Section 9 BE. Punta niya na lang itong batas na to, di ba? Which does not occur after conviction for another offense under Section 9. So, yes, makukulong ka pag, for acts like fraud related to borrowing money at paggamit ng access device. Kaya nga, very, very intense yung usapan namin pagdating sa address kasi nga, at marami siyang mga binabanggit ng mga halatang legally mandated spills, kagaya ng what they expect, what are the consequences. Sinabi niya yung mga yun na matatanggalan ka ng privilege and then they're gonna suspend all your right to order with Shopee. Sabi ko wala na akong pakialam kasi talagang hindi na ako magagamit ng Shopee. At isa pa, which I forgot actually, is yung nasa terms and conditions din na ang Shopee or kung sino man tong lending partner niya has the right to provide yung information mo sa CIC. Ano ba tong CIC na to? Credit Information Systems Act. So, pursuant to the CIC Credit Information Systems Act, the lender is mandated to submit the borrower's basic credit data as defined under the law, as well as any regular updates or corrections thereof to the Credit Information Corporation. So, yung CIC. So, for consideration and disclosures as authorized as may be authorized by the Credit Information Corporation, consequently, the borrower's credit data may be shared. So, yung credit rating mo, yung credit worthiness mo, they can share it with the CIC, Credit Information Corporation, for the purpose of establishing the borrower's credit worthiness. So, the borrower agrees to this agreement. The borrower agrees, hindi ko mabasa kasi, that this agreement constitutes his or her written consent for such submission and disclosure of information relating to the loan facility for the mentioned purpose and under applicable laws, rules, and regulations. So yes, sa Amerika, very big ang credit worthiness, yung credit rating. So kaya nagkikipag-away yung mga customer pag bumaba yung credit rating nila. Sa Pilipinas, mayroon na tayong batas pagdating dyan at mayroon Credit Information Corporation that handles all this para maabisuhan yung mga nagpapautang, mga banks. Pag mag-apply ka ng auto loan, for example, housing loan, makikita nila yung credit rating mo, mayroon kang hindi na bayarang utang, you can get denied, diba? So yan lang i-share ko. So about yung constitutional right not to get imprisoned for not paying debt, hindi yan absolute. Although pagdating sa utang lang, hindi ka talaga makukulong. Pero pag gumamit ka ng fraud, as stated, at binasa ko sa inyo under Republic Act 8484, na Device Access Law, you can be fined for 10,000 pesos or double the amount of the debt na inutang mo at makukulong ng 6 years up to 10 years. Alright, so I hope I was able to share something with you. And again, I'm not promoting that you're not gonna pay your debt. I'm still gonna pay my debt still. Ang maganda na waive daw yung penalty nakalagay dun sa loan mismo. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and have a good day.